This is the Consumer Defensive Sector Analysis, July 2022. We have Coca-Cola, which is the sector leading MVP. ADM and KR are the sector leading um, as far as performance goes. Um, the company that the portfolio is calling for, however, didn't pull that up. Um, get to it quickly. Every time I do this, I say, why am I not using the find function? Every time. What's there? There we go. All right. The portfolio is calling for Coca-Cola. All right. So good. So we have kind of a double thing here. Coca-Cola, and we're just throwing in ADM and KR. Just for some comparison, honestly, but everything is pointing to Coca-Cola. First things first, dividends are about the same, so not a lot to say there. Um, KR is actually going to be not investable for us because it's not quite at that 2%. But we can always make an exception if we need to. All right, PEs. Um, KO, much higher PE, makes a lot of sense. All these guys are pretty much in line with where their 5-year PEs are, with the exception of Coca-Cola, which a huge 175 number. Not sure where that's coming from. 26 is, you know, pretty far off. They're low, however. Everyone else, again, seems fairly in line. And these are different companies, so comparison won't actually be apples to apples. But I think there's something still to be said in just the comparison of the numbers themselves. Okay, Coca-Cola net profit um, far outweighs what ADM and Kroger are doing. Again, just different companies, different types of businesses. Return on assets, same thing. But it is interesting that ADM and Kroger are, pretty much in line with each other. So again, not a lot to say there. ADM, much more cash on hand. Again, may have something to do with the type of business it is. Cash debt, not a lot less debt. Everyone else kind of in line there. Percentage short. This is interesting. Kroger is at 3.5 compared to the rest of these guys. I think that says something, right? That says that the market does not necessarily like Kroger, and so that pushes me further and further towards this Coca-Cola idea. All right, so Alpha, we know that the Alpha companies aren't doing so well, so ADM higher and Alpha, even though these guys are all negative, looks like ADM and Kroger are much higher Alpha than Coca-Cola. As far as the up moves go, looks like Kroger is much better with Coca-Cola coming in second. Down moves, however, Coca-Cola, much more defensive posturing company, so they're going to perform well when there's a lot of buying and selling going on. All right, beta, much higher beta for Coca-Cola. We know that the beta portfolios have not performed well, but I like seeing that beta because it means that when the market is going to hell, Coca-Cola is going to actually outperform. So that's really good to see. Okay, the month return, same thing. ADM's a little better than these guys, but everyone else in line. I think that's been the case throughout so far. Coca-Cola, again, volatility is what we're working against. And so Coca-Cola beats these guys out, no problem there. And then as far as the M score goes, ADM higher M score, but Coca-Cola comes in an impressive second. So again, Coca-Cola is where we are going. Happy to be there. Again, it was a legacy holding for us back in 2015. I'm saying legacy as if we still own it, but it was one of the first companies that we purchased. So happy to go back and revisit those guys.